My name is Sheila Corona. Welcome to New Light Streaming Love and Sassy Seer Sheila, as this will be seen on both channels. I'm about to begin recording quite a bit today of Jason's work regarding the Hermetic principles. And I wanted to, I'll probably do another one of these afterwards. This is my thoughts prior to, as I've shared before, when I'm nudged to record somebody's work, I don't read it ahead of time. I feel like that's double work. Why do that? So when I record it, I'm reading it for the first time. But also this time, there's quite a bit of synchronicity involved in what is about to take place. On October the 25th of 2024, well, it actually started a little earlier than that. I was nudged to look into the Kabbalion. I had been getting nudges to read this material. And so as we were finishing up our study of another book, I asked our book club if they would be interested in tackling this one next. And I want to say it was probably the last summer when I first proposed this. And we started it on October the 25th, 2024. I went back and found our recording about it because our book clubs are recorded. So if any members miss it, they aren't missing anything. And just as a side note, if you would like to be part of that book club, reach out, put book club in the subject line and send me an email to consciousconversationcentral@gmail.com. At any rate, so I was nudged last year to begin to learn about the Hermetic principles. Now, we had just finished the Kabbalion, not this past Wednesday. Today is Friday, July the 18th. So not this past Wednesday, but a week prior, we had finished it. On the following Tuesday, which is just this past Tuesday, I had already gone to bed for the night, and sometime in the night, Jason sent me some pictures that he had taken while on vacation in New Mexico in the Valley of Fire. And those pictures were of some petroglyphs that he had come across. And he was getting some downloads now at that point about the Hermetic principles. Now, yesterday, I did a reading on the channel, and I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get the camera to focus in here. That blue spot in the middle of that hand has concentric circles. There we go. Very similar to one of the symbols in some of Jason's writing that he has. And I believe it's the principle of mentalism is what that is shown to be. I'm not sure, but at any rate, I couldn't unsee that when I did that reading yesterday. I still have not read any of Jason's work, and I'm about to, but I wanted to do this first because there's clearly I am trying to get my attention directed to these principles. Now, I have also done a little research before this, and I asked the AI mode at Google, how many Hermetic principles are there? And according to that AI, there are 7 Hermetic principles. It says these principles are considered the foundation of Hermetic philosophy, an ancient spiritual tradition attributed to Hermes Trismegistus. The 7 principles, as described in the Kybalion, are mentalism. The universe is mental, suggesting that our thoughts influence reality. Correspondence states, as above, so below, as below, so above, indicating interconnectedness across different planes of existence. Vibration, everything in the universe is in constant motion and vibrates at various frequencies. Polarity explains the existence of duality and the relationship between seemingly opposite concepts. Rhythm highlights the cyclical nature of life and the inherent rhythm in all things. Cause and effect states that every action has a consequence and nothing occurs randomly. And the final principle, gender, refers to the presence of complementary masculine and feminine energies in all things. And then it goes on to say, for the full description of these principles, you can refer to the referenced document, the Kybalion. The Kybalion was compiled in 1908 by, quote, the 3 initiates, and is considered a guide for understanding the universe and fostering personal growth. So, pardon me, I wanted to share that that's what I know about it. I am aware that I've seen the titles now because I've gone through and, preparing to record them. So I just wanted to come and say that I am open, as always, to hearing and receiving new concepts. But I find it so synchronistic that all of this has happened in such a short period of time, to me anyway. I did not know or have ever heard of Jason when I was first nudged to look at the Kybalion. It wasn't even in my field when we started reading the Kybalion. And even when I had met Jason, he wasn't aware that I was reading the Kybalion. I never shared it with him. It's not public that I know of. And then after he sent me those pictures and started getting that, for me to do a reading yesterday and have it come up in the card like it did with this card and all of what was in that reading yesterday, for me personally, because all of the readings I do are for me. I don't know, there's something there, and I'm going to be discovering it at the same time as you will hear these videos. So I'm kind of excited about it. I don't know what I will find, and I feel nudged to share with you something I say quite often, and that is, when you feel nudged or drawn to look at something, to investigate something, someone, move towards it, because there's something there for you. What it is, don't try to, for me, this is telling me to be certain not to try to judge what it is that I'm hearing or seeing, to just allow it to enter my field, because it all unfolds, to use another friend's terminology, as my psyche is ready and can handle it. I'm convinced that's the way it works for all of us, but I know that that's the way it works for me. So I'll close this one here and let you be the judge for you. I'm excited. So until we meet again, my friends, be well.